Kings, queens, royalties, and everyone in between. Pride Month is about to end, but before it does, the AFO spotlights queer productions that properly represent the LGBTQIA+ community. In this video, let's analyze our proudest colors, or at least how the 7 colors of the rainbow were used in 7 different queer motion pictures. Red, lingua franca. The plot follows Olivia, an undocumented trans woman, as she tends to a Russian Jewish woman named Olga. The film documents her unrelenting pursuit of supporting her family and securing a green card. Now, let's see how the color red is used in this film. Orange, a single man. Moving on, the color orange is distinct in the journey of George Falconer, an English professor who we find is in mourning for the loss of his late boyfriend, Jim. The film explores the humanity in dealing with grief and loss, as well as reconciling the changes between past and present. Such changes become manifest with the film's use of orange as a very bright and vibrant color. It often represents energy, humor, nostalgia, and warmth in film. Whenever George looks back on the memories he had with his late boyfriend, one can notice that the colors are always vibrant and saturated compared to the bleak colors of the present day. In this specific scene, they share a sweet moment of domesticity and warmth, engaged in a mundane and spirited discussion while the color orange shines through.
What highbrow work of fiction might you be reading?
Don't be so smug.
Yellow, My First Summer. In this 2020 film, Claudia, a depressed and secluded girl, meets Grace, a rebellious local teen. Isolated from the world, they find the emotional support and love they need in each other. The majority of the film uses yellow, capturing the energy and mood of summer. Yellow, as a very luminous color, also easily attracts the attention of audiences. It is commonly associated with light and sunshine, signifying hope, optimism, and joy. However, across the expanse of different cultures, the color yellow can connote other things such as cowardice, dishonesty, betrayal, and insecurity. Similarly, the use of yellow varies throughout the film, first presented as a color associated with Claudia's trauma. However, over time, as Claudia and Grace get to know each other deeper and deeper, yellow transforms into the color of the comfort and happiness these two girls experience in each other's presence. This is distinct in a scene where they share a wholesome and tender moment while taking a bath, making shampoo mohawks and laughing together. Here, we see them in an almost childlike state of happiness, surrounded by a warm yellow light.
Do you like it here? In the tub? No, I mean, in this house.
Green, Tomboy. Tomboy details the adventures of Lore, a 10-year-old girl who presents themselves as a boy named Mikael. The film tackles topics of gender dysphoria while it follows the main character's journey in discovering their own identity and expression. Green is a color that has long been associated with nature and ecology. In film, it can be used to represent healing, renewal, soothing, fertility, or generosity. But it can also be used to signify other negative emotions, such as pride and envy. The wide spectrum of feelings that the color green can signify is used in Mikael's experiences with gender and identity. In a scene, Mikael runs to the woods after facing humiliation after being forced to wear a dress. They spend moments being alone before taking off the dress as a symbol of healing and moving forward, emphasized by the surrounding greenery in the scene. Blue, Paris is Burning. Paris is Burning shines a light on the lifestyle and camaraderie of New York queens, as well as the obstacles they face every day. It also showcases how drag as an art and lifestyle signified an important role in creating a family grounded in love and shared interests among the LGBTQIA+ community. As red is considered the color of extreme emotions, blue represents more passive feelings. In film, it can be used to signify melancholy, isolation, and calmness. It can also add a more cerebral and introspective effect. In one scene, Angie Extravaganza, who is the mother of her drag house, talks about one of the members of her house, Venus, who got killed as a result of transphobia. The emotional yet repressed feelings are shown in the dominating color blue of the room. This heavily contrasts with the color yellow of the joyous and touching flashback footage of Venus.
She was like my right hand. As far as I'm concerned, I miss her. Every time I go anywhere, I miss her. That was the main daughter of my house, in other words. But that's part of life as far as being a transsexual in New York City and surviving.
Purple Love Song. In this 2016 film, stay-at-home mom Sarah and her best friend Mindy embark on an eye-awakening road trip, kindling the romantic connection between them that has endured over time. As new experiences await the separate lives of the two women, their time together reignites old feelings of passion and love. In movies, such feelings can be enhanced with the color purple. Purple is often associated with fantasy. It can add an ethereal element to a film, making even ordinary scenes feel more mystical. Because of this, it can be used to highlight scenes of intimacy and sensitivity to add an otherworldly effect to these emotions. Love Song makes use of purple in this manner, where in one scene, Sarah and Mindy share a moment of togetherness at a party. Despite being in a public space, the two protagonists are able to be intimate with each other. For a moment, the special connection they've kept secret is on display for the entire world to see. Such a seemingly ordinary moment is amplified and made more magical by the color purple. Pink Heartstopper. Yes, we know that technically the color pink isn't part of the rainbow, but we couldn't resist including this breakout queer series. Heartstopper is a rom-com television series focused on the love story between Charlie Spring, an openly gay schoolboy, and Nick Nelson, a popular rugby player seated next to Charlie in form class. As they and their friends navigate school, friendship, and love, they will soon learn that the best thing they could be is themselves. Cinematically, pink is commonly used to signify sweetness and romance. Unlike the color red, the color pink displays a sense of innocence in the concept of love. It is often associated with softness and charm rather than passion and power. In one scene, Charlie encounters Nick in the school hallway. The scene quickly transitions to a dreamlike soft color grade with a pink hue, while Nick expresses his admiration for Charlie. The sweetness and empathy of Nick's so-called confession are appropriately represented with the color pink. However, it is revealed that it is simply Charlie's fantasy, and that Nick actually said something entirely different. With the endearing fantasy shattered, the pink tone instantly disappears, indicating the return to reality.
I don't really know how to play.
That's fine. I can teach you.
And those are 7 queer films exhibiting the 7 colors of the rainbow, and the different emotions these colors can ignite. Even though Pride Month is ending, let us not forget to continue celebrating Pride all year round and honoring the contributions of LGBTQIA+ filmmakers. For film lovers like us, it is important that we show support for queer productions that properly represent this community. They do say that film is a mirror of reality, so fight for films with proper LGBTQIA+ representation. Stand up, speak up, rise up. Keep fighting, ASHS!